Hello everyone. It's been a while since I've posted a video. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I really got to get a better backdrop. This white wall's not cutting it. But anyways, today I'm gonna talk to you guys about or go through and show you my all my soil amendments and what I purchase. And I like to kind of go through a checklist of the supplies you'll need for starting your seeds. Make sure you have everything, and show you my lighting system. So basically, all the prep work that we should be doing before seed starting day. So enjoy these clips and see you on the other side. Alright, guys. Behold my amendments for this season. What do I have here? Well, first of all, from here over, these four are going to help bring my NPK numbers up to where they need to be. So what I always use is cottonseed meal, some blood meal, fish and bone meal, and sulfate of potash. These four will get my NPKs up. And that silver bag, that's elemental sulfur. And that'll help me in my soil to help bring my pH down. And then last but not least, we got kelp meal. And the main reasons why I like to add kelp meal to my soil is basically because it has 60 trace minerals in it. And it has, what else does it have? Amino acids and enzymes. A lot of great stuff in there. So that's why I also add, or I should say include, kelp meal as part of my spring soil amendment modification. So yeah, there you have it, guys, in a nutshell of my amendments. Alright, guys, we're almost there. We're almost at seed starting day. So I figured I come up with a checklist that we need to go over to make sure we have all our supplies for when that wonderful day comes. So first and foremost, I hope you all have your seeds, because otherwise it's not seed starting day. So what do we need to start those seeds? First of all, we'll start from the bottom up. What we need is our heating mat. And I would suggest plugging these in, double check that it gets warm, that they work. They rarely go bad, but you never know. So make sure to check your mats, make sure they work. If you don't already have one of these, I highly recommend getting them. It'll help regulate the temperature. Because if you just plug these in, this will always stay on and it'll go up to, I think it does turn off, but it turns off at a much higher temperature than we want. This will keep it within 80 to 85 degrees, which is much more desirable. So, you need a heat mat and a heat mat thermostat. Two important things to help give our plant some heat. And then we're going to need a tray. Make sure you have a nice clean tray. I will be cleaning this out before seed starting day. And then you're going to need some peat moss, peat pots. These are, I believe, 3¼ inch pots, and I feel that that's an appropriate size because once they pop a root, they go fast and they'll start to grow inside the peat pots, if these aren't big enough. So that's why I go with that size. And when we first start germinating, make sure to have a lid, which help keep the moisture and the heat inside. And I'll go over that more on that day. And then you're going to need basically a seed starter potting mix. And I recommend, because this is more likely to be just enough, so I like to get a second bag to make sure I don't run out. And what makes seed starter potting mixes so special, really, is the peat moss is ground up finer and the perlite is smaller. And that just helps with the seeds so that they're more contact with the moisture. So, and I also need some mycorrhiza. I think this 5-pound bag should be enough. This will last me for at least half of the season. So make sure you have some mycorrhiza. And because we do use this, if you're on city water like I am, I always get some distilled water, or you can just use regular water that you find at the store. And so once you have your seeds all planted and they popped up, which should hopefully be within 3 days, sometimes 4, we need to get them into bigger containers. I use grow bags, 2-gallon grow bags to be specific. So you want to make sure you have plenty of bags for all the seeds, all the pumpkin seeds you're going to start. And then I mix up my own potting mix, mainly because I want to make sure there's no fertilizers mixed in with the potting mix. So I grab 2 cubes of the peat moss cubes, and then I grab quite a few bags of the perlite. And I believe this is just I believe these would be considered a medium coarse perlite size. So I'm going to mix those 2 up, and that'll be my potting mix. And typically what I do is it's 2 parts peat moss to 1 part perlite, and just mix that up, and there you have potting mix. And so basically, yes, those are the things you should have on hand right now, so you don't scramble to get them on that day. Because it has happened to me. I think it was the first year that I started this. I ran out of, when I had to put them into the grow bags, I ran out of potting mix. So I had to go run to the store and get some more, and just ate up some time, which in springtime is very valuable. So yes, make sure you have everything that you need before seed starting day. And I'll go into more detail, obviously, on that day and when I transplant them into the grow bags of what I do. So stick around, and yeah, there you have it. Alright guys, so I just got my lighting system all set up. I got my little PVC lighting fixture, I guess you can call that, set up. Got the lights obviously set up and the reflective walls up. So this is all ready to go. Just one more thing off the list for seed starting day. All right, I hope that helped you guys out so that seed starting day is less stressful for you, so it all goes pretty smoothly. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.